We begin with some advice for setting up a family command center. Sandra Lane is a certified professional organizer, productivity specialist, and the founder of Organization Lane. She's also the author of the best-selling book, Ask the Organizer. Welcome back, Sandra. It's good to have you here.
Great to be here. Nice to see you.
We're talking about setting up a family command center today. So what the heck is that, and why is it so important?
Well, managing a home and all of the people in it, I like to mirror the analogy that it is similar to managing a company. It requires documentation management, it requires communication, planning, logistics, negotiation with family members. So it brings everybody in the loop within this company, within this family, but most importantly, it's an opportunity to teach your children some very important skills that are not often taught in schools, and that's time management and planning and preparation ahead. So I call it a family command center, and as the term implies, it's kind of like the central location of where all the magic and communication happens.
So it sounds like it's going to take some organization and some flexibility. So let's talk about the things to consider. First, you say to choose a location.
Right. So if you want your kids to be involved in this process, if you want them to see how this works so they can implement some systems and tenets from this in the future for themselves, it's important that it's a location where they spend a lot of time, a location that's visible for them. Typically, it might be a family room that is adjacent to the kitchen. All parties and everything happens in the kitchen. So it's usually in an area of that region. You don't want it off in an office where nobody is going to see what's happening. You want it to be centrally located to where they spend their time. And it doesn't have to be a big space. You can use a wall or the inside door of a cabinet or just a file box on top of a counter in a kitchen.
Wow, interesting. The next step you say is to create a filing system. So tell us what that means.
Sure. So a filing system that's relevant to your children, not everything, but your kids and what they're involved in. So here's what it could look like. You want to prepare these files so that you're not just filing items away. You want to be able to easily find them, and not just you, anybody. So here is an example of what I've done with my kids. We start with a hanging file folder. My daughter's name is on it. And then all subfolders that are inside are going to be activities or groups that my daughter belongs to. Anything that generates paper needs to have a home. So band, Girl Scouts, the play, the soccer schedule, the snack schedule, it has a home right here and can be easily found.
All right, implementing the command center. Process information daily. Tell us how that works.
So that means going into your child's backpack every single day, processing the mail every single day rather than let it accumulate, and then set up follow-through steps. So for example, if your child has a permission slip that you find inside their backpack, what's the next step? You write the check, you mark the calendar, you send it off and back to school.
And that brings us to our final point, one family calendar. And I guess that goes in the command center location.
Right. The bigger the calendar, the better. I like to recommend when kids are younger and you're starting out a wall calendar so you can fill in and use the space appropriately, and then utilize highlighter markers, a different color for each child. Even if they can't read, they can still be a part of the process. If they know what color they are, they know they've got an activity approaching as each day passes.
I love that so much. We still have about 40 seconds left. Any final thoughts on creating the command center for your home and making it easy?
Yeah. So I think that it's important to take the time to set up this command center. It may be a little bit of work on the front end, but you are instilling some very important and in a very subtle way habits for your kids for the future in terms of planning, preparation, and time management.
It's an investment in your family, and I love it. Thank you so much, Sandra. As always, it's been illuminating, and your advice is very well received. Thank you. If you would like more hints for organizing your home, office, and life, pick up a copy of Sandra's book and check out her blog. We'll have the information posted to our website.